Are you also practicing in your head sometimes?
Now I'm not practicing as much. I'm more always writing songs in
Right.
my head. So that's why I like silence. That's why I love being in the empty hotel room and being alone, or, songs come to me while I'm showering or walking around doing the dishes, or occasionally when I'm hanging out with friends or like comedians and people just like say shit and I'll be like, that's a cool line. Just like jot it down on my phone.
So it's not always musical, it's sometimes lyrical.
It's more lyrical than musical now. Because it's like, for me, it's like, well, there's so much music in the world. If I'm going to write a song, I want the song to be about something interesting. And so, yeah, the words matter to me.
Yeah, and the right word can have so much power. It's crazy. Like we said, with Leonard Cohen. And then they're often simple. The really powerful ones are simple.
And like when you mentioned Hallelujah, he wrote like 80 verses to Hallelujah before he narrowed it down to like 4. And it took him like 15, 20 years to write that song. So some writers will do that. And then other writers just vomit it out and it's beautiful. Like I've heard that Bob Dylan or Joni Mitchell, they're fast writers. They just kind of comes out.
That makes me feel so good to know Leonard Cohen wrote so many verses of that. Like that was so deliberately crafted.
Yeah.
Extensively, rigorously crafted.
He just would spend months and years and constantly refining.
Do you have songs like that for yourself? Or you refined for many years?
It's song dependent. Some just flow out and it's like, oh, there it is. Everything's there. And then other songs, it's like you might have started it with music and there's some words that come out, and then trying to fill in the rest of the words. Sometimes it can be like a square peg in a round hole, and other times it's like, oh no, I can, it depends. Sometimes it becomes like a math problem, and hopefully it doesn't, because you just want to say what's right for the song. And usually when you write it all together, like the lyric and the melody and the chords and everything's kind of developing at once, at least for the first draft, that's very, very helpful. Like Sondheim used to write like that. Just like he wouldn't move on until like he would just go this way. Whereas for me, it's just like I'll just go with what seems to be coming naturally and I'll just let it be what it is. And then you come back and you say, okay, well, what do I have to do to this now? Well, like, what's needed?